Today's color is not only pink, but hot pink. And we are prepared. I mean, I have my hot pink eraser with my name on it. I have hot pink fuzz. I have pink everywhere. So I'm going to share with you really quickly some of my pink creatures from the past, just while you guys are joining the live. And while I'm showing you guys some of my past pink creatures, you guys should go ahead and start thinking of some ideas in the chat. Let me know so that by the time I'm done sharing these creatures, we can get started. This person said, I love hot pink. I love hot pink too. I'm so excited. Hot pink is going to be such a fun color. I'm going to share with you my past pink creatures. Not all of them are hot pink, but we're just going to get ourselves onto a roll with the idea of pink. So this is honestly one of my favorite pink creatures I've done, and probably the most like hot pink. This little dragon baby that I made as a milestone. Her name is Beatrice Milestone, 1600 subscriber creature. Oh, such a fun time. Chili Webster, another favorite of mine, personal favorite. She's wearing like a hot pink puffer jacket from my creature forecast series. Sprinkle Monroe is a newer one from my creature portion series. Slice Schuster, also from my creature portion series. He just has like hot pink stripes within the slice. Tuesday Malone is a classic. This person said, I have to go. I just wanted to pop in for a second. Nice to see you. Maybe you can pop in like later at the end. Never mind, it's working. Oh, awesome. Great. Tuesday Malone is not really hot pink, but she's a classic. I feel like every time I mention pink, I have to bring her up because she's so many of your guys' favorite. This also kind of a newer one. This is a creature villain pet, Vivian Plotkin. Love her. She's like a brighter dark pink. What Webster from my creature answer series. So cute. Mrs. Webster, her mom. This is Chilean What's Mom. She's like a darker pink as well. 200 subscriber creature, you guys. What a throwback. Was anyone here when I had 200 subscribers? Like, did anyone see this creature when it came out? Because this one's also pretty hot pink. She has hot pink hair. Her name's Susie Milestone. This one is absolutely, she's a little superhero. This person says, I was. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting to me. That is so awesome. Thank you for being here. I wonder what the first creature you saw was. Was it Tuesday? I feel like most people that came in that early, the first creature they saw was Tuesday. Sunday Ferguson, another throwback, but he isn't pink. He just has hot pink jello, which, you know, it's relevant, okay? Then we have Revile Plotkin. She's like a bright dark pink as well, a villain. May Flanagan from my Creature Month series. She has a hot pink, well, not really hot pink, but like a bright dusty pink flower atop of her head. Ware Miller from my Creature Answer series. She is not pink, but she also has a hot pink, what would you call this? Is it antenna of sorts, like a feeler? Hot pink glowing. Scoot Monroe, also a newer one from my Creature Portion series. This person said, she's beautiful. Thank you. Who, I wonder? I don't remember which one. I don't know which one you're talking about. Love all your creatures. Thank you. Morsel Monroe, her twin, also from my Creature Portion series. She's wearing like a hot pink chocolate wrapper. And then this was another one of my subscriber creatures for 1,800 subscribers. She's another favorite of mine. She's a dusty light pink princess. And then, of course, we have our pink creature from this series when we've been doing creatures based on colors. This is one of my personal favorites, Princess Penelope Petunia Gonzalez Pinkerton III and her rat, Pinky. So I think we're up to speed, and now it's time to get started. This is the pose that I created for this character. Rather simple. I didn't put arms yet because I do feel like a lot of times we change the arms. Sometimes you guys want them to hold something and then you have to like watch me erase a bunch of things. This one's a little bit unique. I did take some liberties already. Like, I really think that she should have ginormous ears and big feet and like very small little legs. So that's just kind of what I chose. I love every single videos you made. Thank you. I appreciate that. So you guys, I think let's just get started. Let's get started right away. And while we are starting with the ideas, I think we should talk a little bit about like the future of the live streams, because basically I started doing lives. I think the first one was really a favorite for you guys. I drew a pose and then you guys came up with Amanita Schmetterling and I drew her. She's like a mushroom fairy. Adorbs, love her. I never say adorbs. I don't know why I just said that. And she was really fun. And after the first 2 live streams, I started doing creatures based on colors. and we've all done, sorry, I was reading the chat. We've done all of the normal colors, the whole rainbow, and I mean, you know, the standard colors. And then we started doing some unique colors. I came up with 4 unique colors, and this is the last of those colors. And I have asked you guys if you want to do like other unique colors. The unique ones we've done are chartreuse, aquamarine, indigo, and now hot pink. We could do more, but I haven't gotten like resounding yeses for that idea. So you guys, I think it might be time to switch up the lives after this. Some of you guys have mentioned wanting a rainbow creature for like to round out the color series, and we can always keep going. Like last time we were talking on the last live and we thought we could do neons, we could do pastels, so we can always come back. But I don't know, I think I'm gonna do some more like surprise lives. Maybe we'll go back to doing like a draw anything live or start from scratch creature. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, what do you guys think of this pose? Where do you think we should go with this character? This one said, can she have hot pink nails? Yeah, I think that'd be really fun. I don't usually do like nails on creatures. So that could be a really fun little new thing. This person said, my favorite is Gadget. Thank you. I really appreciate that because I love Gadget too for like nostalgia reasons, but that was one of the hardest ones for me to draw. That was the hardest live, probably one of the hardest lives for me because I drew him from scratch and there was just a lot of cooks in the kitchen. You know what I mean? For the pose and everything. But he turned out pretty cute. Can she have 2 French braids if it's not too hard? Interesting that you would suggest that, considering Ellie Belly Bean Donovan Pinkerton has 2 braids, and she's the creature that's kind of like low-key named after you. Because Ellie came into my live, and it just ended up being like the perfect name for my creature, and she has 2 braids. So what do you guys think? Do you want to do 2 braids? I'm down to do that again because I think that worked really, really well, and it looked so cute. I don't know how I would really do French braids, but I can figure it out. People are commenting rats in the chat. If you're new and you don't know, basically on all these color lives, we've been drawing a rat for each creature. So if this is the last one of the color lives, at least for now, obviously we will be drawing a rat because it's a little late to change directions. So let's start coming up with some ideas. Someone said hot pink nails. Now, I was thinking, guys, this creature, we're going to go really, really, really hot pink. I love hot pink. I'm very serious about making this creature as hot pink. We're not just going to do another pink character. We're going to go very, very neon with it. So I want it to be fun. I want it to be punchy and over the top, you know? Which the color already is going to make it over the top. And I think she should have hot pink hair. I think we should just go in that direction. I always wear 2 braids and I think they're so cute. I love 2 braids also. Let's write that down and consider it as we come up with ideas. 2 braids. Love it. Also, it kind of can relate to our other creatures like Penelope. Princess Penelope Petunia Gonzalez Pinkerton III has very long hair and she's our pink creature. And then Ellie Belly Bean Donovan Pinkerton is her sister and she has long braids, but she's the yellow creature. So we could like combine those 2, make another Pinkerton sister who has pink long hair and braids. You know what I mean? It's like kind of a combo of the other 2 sisters. Does it make sense? This person said, wait, I have a name suggested, Pinky Pinkerton. Interesting that you should say that. We already have a Pinky Pinkerton. Princess Penelope Petunia Gonzalez Pinkerton III's rat name is Pinky. So this is Pinky Pinkerton. I know. It's a good name. It's a really good name, which is why we've already come up with it. Can she be the middle child? Yeah, I think that'd be perfect. I think we've established that she's the older sister. I don't have Ellie Belly Bean right here. I mean, I can go and look for her if you guys really want me to, which I think maybe we should if they're all going to be siblings. But this person said yes. But yeah, Ellie Belly is clearly the youngest child. I just feel like it's obvious. So this could be the awkward middle child. And I say awkward just because I feel like that would be cute. That would be fun. That would be a little dynamic. She's obviously stunning and perfect and has a lot of weight on her shoulders of the kingdom. Ellie Belly Bean is more carefree. She gets to just live in the garden. And this one can have a little bit of like a middle child lull. You know what I mean? But she's hot pink. Okay. What else are we thinking? So middle child. I was thinking one idea we could do, which is just kind of a little thought. My favorite flower in the whole entire world, fun fact about me, but is hibiscus. I love like that hot pink bright hibiscus flower. So she could have like a little bit of a tropical thing going. Maybe, I don't know. Can she have glasses like me? I'm down to do glasses, guys. She could have hot pink glasses. How cute would that be? I think actually I like that idea. We haven't had a creature with glasses in a while, and as I did share in, where is that one? Where Miller, she's got glasses, and I really love them. So maybe we could go kind of this direction. So what do we think? What do you guys think of this style of glasses? I love it. Lore, she took inspo from her older sister, so that's why she's pink. Exactly. But she's kind of maybe closer to the younger sister, which is why she has 2 braids. That would be so cute. Love it. Wait, did someone come up? Oh, I think we're establishing, and for obvious reasons, I think it just makes sense that she would be a Pinkerton. So I think we can confidently write Pinkerton at the bottom because we'll have her whole name at the bottom. So she is a Pinkerton. I'm so excited to create another Pinkerton, you guys. This is going to be so fun. So I think you guys are thinking glasses and braids, awkward middle child, but she's going to be adorable. Can she be the lonely middle child? Yeah, and I think a really fun contrast is going to be if she's so incredibly, exceptionally bright and hot pink, but she has a little bit of a sadness, a loneliness. And it doesn't have to be bad. It's just, you know, that lonely middle child feeling. I'm not going to pretend I know what that feels like because I'm not a middle child. I'm an only child. So maybe there's some similarities there. So I'm going to get started on at least kind of the hairline because I feel like that's really important for braids. You know what I mean? Like, we can't have that looking strange. Now, I think I kind of want the hairline to start kind of far down just because I think it looks really cute when the ears are really peeking out from behind the hairs, you know? So her hair is kind of like a little curtain. And that also kind of matches this same kind of hairline that we have here. Middle part, curtain, hairs, ear peeking out. I like it. I think that's good. Just like me, for real, someone said. Oh gosh. I do feel like middle child and only child do have some similarities. I know that middle children often feel like odd one out. So the way that I did the braids on Ellie Belly Bean Donovan Pinkerton is we kind of like had them really long and falling to the floor like that, which we could do, and that would also really make her a sister to both of them. Or we could do little short braids, which could also be cute, just like almost like little stubby braids. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Someone said Ruby. That's kind of cute. I will say, though, Ruby's been suggested before on my live creatures, and the thing about Ruby is I am planning on doing a creature gemstone series in the semi-near future, and Ruby will be one of them. So I think we have to save any gemstone names. They will be coming, and they will be in a gemstone series. Someone said, what about Winnie? Interesting. Your name suggestions have been really funny because you're literally just naming all the rats we already have. And oddly enough, not only is Winnie one of the rats, she's Ellie Belly Bean Donovan Pinkerton's rat. You know? This person said Rudy, which we could do, but isn't that kind of more of a boy name? I don't know. Thoughts? Oh yeah, let me know, you guys, what you think of long braids versus like little short braids. What are you seeing as the vision? And while you guys decide, I'm going to start mapping out the eyes, I think. And again, let me know what you guys think in terms of eye shape, expression. What vibe should she be feeling? And I do feel like we should bring out Ellie Belly Bean since she is the sibling. So I might just take a second to quickly look for her. Riley is a rat name, someone said. It honestly would be a really good name for a rat. The only thing is that I do have a creature named Riley. But it's Riley with an H because she's kind of like a rhinoceros type of character. I'm just going to really quickly look for Ellie Belly. Here she is. This is Ellie Belly Bean Donovan Pinkerton. As you can see, they're sisters, and we're kind of getting, she's kind of looking like a mixture of both of them, honestly, which really works perfectly, actually. So what do we think? These are how we did these braids. You see what I mean? They kind of like go all the way down to the ground. And I do like that. And then this princess also has her hair going all the way down to the ground. Hi, Ruby. Oh, here you are. Name her Fuchsia Pinkerton the 2nd and a half. Hey, oh, hi, Lil. Lil. Nice to see you here. I feel like I haven't seen you on a whole live in a while, so maybe you'll stick around. Can the name be Alani? I need you to explain why. Fuchsia Pinkerton. What do you guys think of the name Fuchsia? I mean, honestly, that's kind of fun. I don't know. I'm not sold on it, only because I do feel like these two really sound like sisters. I feel like Penelope and Ellie sound like sister names. So I feel like for this one, we should come up with one that really sounds, you know, like sounds like she was named by the same set of parents. I mean, maybe not, because we still don't know. Ellie Belly Bean potentially has a little bit of Donovan in her, but we're not sure yet, which is why it's in parentheses. So you never know. Someone said Ronnie. That could be cute. Hey, it could be like short for Veronica. It could be Veronica and Ronnie for short. Have you guys seen the last song? I was just thinking about that movie, and specifically that name, because her name is Ronnie, but her real name's Veronica. Fuchsia is a whole entire different color. Okay, kind of. Penelope is our pink character's name. Penny is cute. The only thing, well, I guess the only thing about Penny is it's kind of a nickname for Penelope. So I don't know, but I feel like I could be sold on it. Penelope is perfect. Oh wait, you mean name-wise? I'm not saying that my drawing is perfect. Penelope is a perfect name. I was just reading the comment. But I don't know if you meant the name or the character. Fuchsia is kind of a different color than hot pink. I agree. I will say. Like, now that I'm thinking about it. I was kind of thinking of it just as a name. Maybe something extreme. Maybe. What do you think? What do you mean by extreme? Okay, guys, I need you to answer really quickly. What do you think for the hair? Do you guys want the long braids that kind of do the same thing that Ellie Belly Bean's braids do? Do you want to do something a little different, shorter? How did you just do that? Whatever emojis you just put into the chat. I don't know if you have an Android or what's going on, but I love that hot pink emoji. Can she be named Lilac because she likes flowers? She could, but Lilac is another shade of a different color. So, Piper. Rose is there. Okay, someone said Rose. I like Piper a lot. Rose is really cute, and Rosie could be the rat. I feel like Rose would be... How did you do that? Wait, I love... I really like Piper because... I don't know. I feel like it goes with the other two names. Okay, that R is not what I meant to write, but Piper is really cute because I feel like it goes with the two names. It also feels like a name that would exist in royal times. And dare I say these are creatures from royal times. YouTube emojis. Oh, okay. I did not know YouTube had their own emojis, but that is hilarious. Okay, for the people that have just recently joined the live, this is where we're at. We're creating a hot pink creature. She is going to be the middle child sibling to older sister, Princess Penelope Petunia Gonzalez Pinkerton III, who's taking the crown. And this is her younger sister, Ellie Belly Bean Donovan Pinkerton, who's just kind of like running around in the gardens. And the hot pink one is going to be the middle child. She's truly, truly neon pink. We are thinking she's going to also have really long braids. And I want you guys to let me know if you want her to have really long braids or not. I mean, we could just have her have really long hairs or little short braids. And lastly but not leastly, someone suggested glasses, which is a big decision. Glasses are a big choice because that really takes a lot of the facial expression. And the other thing with glasses is I might have to make her ears smaller just so that the frame of the glasses doesn't go all the way up here. And if she has braids, it's a lot to have glasses and braids. I did that for my one creature, Autumn Prescott, and it was a struggle to do. I don't know why, but just glasses and braids, it was a lot of things. So what do you guys think? I kind of like how sort of like tight her hair line is. It's not like loose and flowy, and I like the way that looks, but I think if we did glasses, it would have to be a little flowier. You know what I mean? Anyways, back to the chat. The hair should have a braid in it, you know? I actually like that. Oh, I like that idea a lot. Like, kind of we're doing long hair like Penelope and then a braid to kind of tie in Ellie Belly Bean. I like that. I'm actually down for that idea. Now, I just have to make the hair actually go down to the floor and not just like floating in thin air. We're going to try to keep this live stream not too long. I kind of always say that because it's really easy to just get lost in the stream and suddenly like 2 hours go by. I don't know if you guys have the same experience, but I'm assuming you do because we always like stay on together and we like chat about things, and sometimes I give you guys like book recommendations for illustrations, and we talk about, I don't know, just future creature things. And for anyone who's new who just joined the stream, by the way, I was talking about sort of like the future of the lives. I really love doing the colors, but we've also been doing them for a while. We can always come back to the colors. But I do think this will probably, unless you guys are really, really against that, I think this will probably be the last color live stream like of the series. And we might do a rainbow one because some people have wanted that, just like kind of to wrap up the series. We've talked about doing neons and pastels, and we can still do that. But I kind of want to do some more experimental lives. And I think we've really established the color series, and I'm really quite proud of it, I will say. I feel like we've done some awesome characters. And yeah, let me know in the chat who your favorite color live stream character has been. I think mine might be Ellie Belly. She's just, I don't know, I just love the way that she turned out. Anyways, back to the chat. The hair should have a braid in it. Yes, I agree. I think we should do long hair with a braid in it. Melanie or Melissa? I like Melanie. I like Melanie and Melissa, honestly. We'll write those down. Melanie and Melissa. Personally, I think Piper is still taking the cake for me. I mean, you guys, I think just the last name, like Piper Pinkerton, just sounds so cute. Chloe. Ooh, I like Chloe. It's also, you know, kind of close to Zoe, so might be a little biased. Give her orphan attire. That's cute. I'm going to write that down. It would be kind of funny to be an orphan who's wearing hot pink. Guys, my handwriting is a little whack because I'm reaching around a tripod. So sometimes it's a little off. Heart glasses, tinted rose. Ooh, okay, I think heart glasses will be a little too much going on, but I do like the idea of them being tinted rose. That would be really, really cute. Like they just kind of have like a wash of rose over them. Now, would you guys be upset if I did eyes just like this so that the glasses could really shine? I think that would be, if I'm going to do glasses, I'm going to do eyes like this. Because it's just too much to have like big eyes with lashes and glasses. I just don't know if it's going to look right without me like heavily altering it and like messing around with it, just since we're drawing live. Someone said, okay, wait, I'll write tinted rose glasses. It's so cute. It's like she's seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. But maybe the rose color is a little bit dusty and dim because she's the only child. A withering rose, someone said. Gorgeous, fabulous orphan. Could be. Maybe she's adopted. Maybe she was an orphan. Maybe like the lore of the story is like the other two exist in the kingdom and then the kingdom like adopts this orphan. You know, that could work. Orphan. Oh, I already wrote that down. A withering rose. Withering rose. That could be actually really cute for an orphan to be holding. One braid, someone suggested. Guys, what do you think of one braid? That's a thought. A braid in the hair, I mean, yeah, that's what I was picturing. Just kind of like a little braid here, a little braid there. I'm building a Lego set. Oh, that sounds fun. What's the Lego set? What is it? Guys, I'm really behind in the chat. I just got to say your content is getting better and better. You're doing amazing. I don't know who you're talking to right now, but someone in the chat. I don't know who, but I support you. For anyone that's wondering, oh, Silly Spooks. I'll have to check out your channel. For anyone that's wondering, the only reason I have a number 1, I guess, is it says I'm a number 1 fan. I don't see any one, but thank you. I'm honored. If I recall, you actually came into the live stream, like discovered me, maybe? Discovered my channel through my pink live stream. Am I wrong? I don't know. I definitely love Ellie Belly. Definitely no reason why. Yeah, definitely not biased at all, for sure. There's no bias there. Rosa's cute. I like Rosa. Classic. Piper, Peppy, Poppy, Popsicle for Rat. I think Poppy. Poppy is adorable for the rat. Poppy's such a cute name. Braid. Round, sleek glasses. Normal eyes, please. You mean like my usual eyes? Like, you mean like not these types of eyes? Which these are so cute. I just feel like it makes the glasses shine. No pun intended. Could she have a little skirt that has a pattern and a sweater? I mean, she might have to. I think we should definitely do a cute little outfit because we've been doing a lot of gowns recently, which I love. Like the hair with the gown. But our last creature, who was Indigo, she had long hair and a long outfit. So yeah, I think let's do cute shoes. Let's do a cute outfit. Maybe a skirt. Definitely a skirt, actually. She could have overalls. What about hot pink overalls? Since she's an orphan, I don't know. I feel like overalls, like when I was younger and I was playing orphan, like pretending to be an orphan, you know, like when you play, like playing pretend. I feel like overalls is what I would wear. Oh, hi, there's more people here. Could she have a little skirt? Yes, small eyes. I like the small eyes too. Did the chat go blank? I still see the chat. I don't know what you guys are doing. That's true. I definitely joined that, like the pink live. I joined when you guys were drawing the clothes. That's so fun. It's awesome to know that like people join the lives and that's how they discover me. Like that never occurred to me that people would discover me through a live stream, but that was so fun. And like, look at where we are now. Full circle because we're doing another pink character. Could she be an orphan princess? Yes. I feel like that's just iconic in every way. Orphan princess. Yes. Wait, does this mean she might need a crown? She might. Wear Miller eyes. Yeah, I kind of want that too. Maybe more like childlike clothes. Unicorn shirt, leggings, or shorts that are hot pink with no fashion. That could be actually really cute, like a mismatchy outfit. What about like mismatching socks? Like one's polka dot, one's stripes. I like that. You guys, I just had a memory of a thought. I don't remember what series this book or what this was, but when I was younger, there were these things where you could get socks and they were all different and 3 socks came in the pack and you could like mismatch the 3 socks and it was like you always had a mismatching sock, but they're like from the same set. What a fun time. Anyways, I don't know where that memory just, I haven't thought about that in so long. But yeah, I think like little childlike mismatching clothes could be really, really fun. What pose should I draw for my character? It's a boy. What about like a superhero pose? Like, wait. You can't just ask me a question like that and not expect me to like fully pull out a reference of what I'm picturing. I'm picturing, when I think of you're drawing a character that's a boy, the first thing that comes to mind is superhero vibes. And I just showed you guys one of my superhero creatures. I'm gonna look for it. Yes, to the orphan princess, obviously. That's just so good. Mismatching socks are cute in a drawing, but I will tear them in real life. Yeah, it's interesting that I even brought that up because I hate wearing mismatching socks. Like, you will not catch me. But what was cute about that was like, they were not super mismatching. You know what I mean? They were the exact same socks, just like with a little different pattern. Anyway, this is kind of the pose I'm picturing for your boy creature that you're drawing. Like, superhero, flying through the air, zooming. That's just kind of what I'm picturing for you. I see that for you. You know? Zoe, can I ask if you have certain beliefs or religion? I'm probably not going to talk about that right now. Can she have striped leggings and a skirt with a pattern and a stripy shirt? Literally, that's so my style. I mean, it's perfect. Stripy leggings and a skirt. Yeah. Mismatching patterns are my least favorite IRL, but this may be organized chaos. Exactly. I actually love mismatching patterns. You guys, I remember one time I wore this outfit, and I never forget, my friends never let me live it down, and they like, I stand by it, but I was literally wearing a plaid skirt, stripy tights, polka dotted socks, and a sweater that had like cupcakes on it, and I stand by it. But it's, it's not for the weak to wear that many colors and that many patterns in like middle school and high school. Thanks, Zoe. Oh, wait, do you think you're actually going to draw the superhero creature? Because I feel like that'd be so fun. Let's get into it. 30 minutes in. Okay, true. Thank you for reminding me. I feel like you are that person who reminds me. Okay, you guys, I think we're in a really good place with it. We know what we're doing. We know where we're at. The only thing that I'm kind of like, is about the eyes. I think we're a little torn on it. I think that Lil Reader sees the vision of the Ware Miller eyes with the glasses. But I don't know if other people are seeing it or feeling it. However, we can always change them. So the Ware Miller eyes are very simple, and then we make really cute glasses around them. So since they are so simple, I'm going to start with trying those eyes, and if you guys like it, we keep them. If not, it's no problem. We'll just hop right into trying a different set of eyes, you know? Could she have a big smile with her hands up? That could be cute, but then she's not kind of like the forlorn orphan. Pose with arms. Yeah, we don't know exactly yet what we're doing with the arms. Yes. Could she have a big smile? Oh, okay. We don't really know what we're going to do with her arms yet. Yeah, if you're newer into the chat, by the way, I didn't draw arms yet because I just feel like a lot of times you guys maybe want them to be holding something or doing different with their arms. So, heart glasses. Okay. Okay, a couple people have said different kinds of glasses. I kind of want to do these types of glasses. I just feel like it'll look the best. You know? Do you kind of see? Do you kind of see the vision? I'm going to actually keep this placed underneath because it kind of helps give a little bit of an understanding of the placement. So I think, the thing with the glasses, and I don't know if the glasses are going to fully work just because she has really big ears and I don't want to like have to reach too far. And again, she has this hair that's kind of like in the way. So I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to do some very basic shape for the glasses to start. I'll check the chat in a second. I know you guys are talking. But that's kind of where the glasses would be. Big glasses. Can she hold her rat? Tinted rose. You love that, right? Yes, I love the tinted rose idea. I think it just adds so much. So much. I think that's a really fun idea. But she could be like a little... Which one is that orphan that has glasses in Despicable Me? That's what I'm picturing. Are glasses orphany though? I mean, I don't know if it's really giving orphan, but it doesn't really matter because this is Creature World and we can literally decide. I don't know to me if glasses are giving orphan, but we'll see. Also, with the way that my creature series are placed right now, I am going to give you guys this finalized creature as tomorrow's. So you will be meeting the final version very soon after this live. All right, let me check the chat. Holding the rat like a baby. Yeah, honestly, I think that's a really good idea. Because this is the only one I haven't created the arms yet, we have a little bit more leeway to kind of start from scratch. And I think she should. This would be the first one that's holding their rat, and I see it for her. Holding the rat like a baby. Baby rat Edith. Oh, guys, I feel like I'm sold on that. I feel like I'm really sold on that. I really like the baby rat named Edith. And we can really make her a cutie baby. Baby rat. I love that. Heart glasses. So cute. Thank you. Okay, what do we think of the glasses? Do we want them? Do we want to keep them? I honestly feel like they could be a little bit further down. And I feel like that adds another level. Can you guys picture? Now, I don't know if you guys can picture this, but in Matilda, the movie version of Matilda, the old version, not the newer British musical version, there's that child with the super... Oh, wait, no. Yeah. There's that child with the super blonde hair and the braids that Mrs. Trunchbull like swings across the playground. And I think she has glasses too, but they're kind of like low down on her nose. That's kind of how I'm picturing this creature's glasses to look. Does anyone have that same vision? Like, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Because that's kind of what I'm seeing in my head. It's almost like the glasses would be kind of like perched on the tip of her nose. And I know it's looking whack right now, you guys, but just trust the process here. I just have to kind of feel it out to make the glasses make sense. Glasses are not that simple for me to draw. So, little trial and error. And I will check the chat in a second. I just don't want to lose my place and leave you guys with like a really strange visual that's not what we're going for. Let me read the chat quick. They're in need of hearts. Masterpiece, someone said. Thank you. I mean, we are far from completed with this, but I appreciate the enthusiasm, truly. And what do you guys think of the idea of changing up the live stream series and just like doing some more sporadic random themes? Like, obviously the series of live creatures is its own series, but we've kind of been off on this color series, and like maybe we could kind of do some more random lives with random themes that I come up with or that you guys come up with. Heart glasses. Okay, I've only seen one person say heart glasses. So if anyone else really wants heart glasses, comment a bunch of hearts. And if you don't want heart glasses, comment a bunch of rats. Can the baby rat have a onesie? Oh my gosh, yes. What kind of question is that? Onesie. Onesie for baby rat. Onesie rat Edith, yes. Yes, I know what you're saying. Really? About the person from Matilda? Okay, those are hearts. I love these, so cute. Thank you. Onesie rat. What about her first and middle names being Cartsy Rosa? Latvian for hot pink. That's so cute. Violet, you're turning hot pink. Hearts, hearts. Okay, people want heart glasses. Guys, I don't know. I don't see it. Let's do the old classic and see what they would look like without creating them fully. Can her rat and her have a bow? So this last creature, this yellow one, has a bow, but I honestly think it could be fun to do a hot pink bow. I would be down for that. We kind of, her two sisters. One has a crown, one has a bow. We could have this one could have something different or share. Do it. Okay, heart glasses. They have to be the right shape of heart, which to me would be like kind of like a fatter heart, just pretty cute. I don't know. It's not really clicking for me. Also because the glasses are going around her head, so they're not going to look equal shaped because her head is slightly to the side. You know what I mean? Might give her a bit of a mean look just because that dip in the heart, right in that middle part, kind of looks like an angry expression. Do you know what I mean? I don't want glasses. Wow. Someone's coming out of the woodwork. No glasses. I'm down to do no glasses. I think it's trial and error. Wait, she is the proof that nerds can be popular. She doesn't know why she's popular. She just is everywhere. That's actually a really funny lore idea. Like, she's kind of just a nerdy little gal, and people just love her, and she's like, I don't know how this happened. I'm going to think about the lore now. Good idea. No glasses. What about her first and middle names being Cartsy Rosa? Oh, yes, you suggested. Cartsy Rosa is Latvian for hot pink. No, the glasses are so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys, if you want glasses, put, oh gosh, I don't even know. If you want glasses, put red hearts. And if you just don't want glasses, put pink hearts. Does that make sense? Red heart equals glasses. Pink heart equals no glasses. And we're just going to do big, fun eyes, fuzzy lashes, classic Zoe Sophia eyes with lashes. I gotta go, bye. No, I like when you're here. I'll see you soon. Hopefully you can see the final creature tomorrow. Glasses cute. I stand for glasses. Glasses. Okay, seems like you guys want the glasses. There's only one person who says no glasses. So we'll keep the glasses. And hopefully you can watch the rest of the live tomorrow. Guys, I see the vision of the heart glasses, but I just think it's going to look, I don't know, to me it's not going to look right. So I'm going to stick with the regular glasses, but it'll be amazing. It'll be iconic. Don't worry, we're going to make it perfect. We are going to make the best of it. And we're going to kind of have like this rose tinted lens. And it'll be really, really adorable. So I think that would kind of be the placement of the eyes. Actually, maybe a little bit closer to the center for this side. Do you guys like when I explain, like when I talk about sort of like the choices I'm making, like the drawing choices or the mistakes? Or do you just want to chat about like other stuff? No glasses. Okay, only one person saying no glasses. She was once a princess but was rejected because of the numerical order of the names, with Penelope being the third. But Beverly was the second, meaning she couldn't be a princess, so now she's an orphan. Wow. I love when you guys come up with lore. Okay, this is the glasses. What do we think? And then I think, let's see, what do their noses look like? Two different kinds of noses. I think, personally, I would go for a little down nose. Kind of like Ellie Belly Bean's nose. I think that's cute. It's almost like only the oldest sister has like fully grown into like her more adult nose. And these two still kind of have like baby noses. And I think that's fun. But guys, we're going to be going longer than an hour today. The last couple of lives I've done have been like just around an hour, and I don't think that's going to happen today. No glasses. I see you, Ruby. I see you. But it really depends. Kind of has to be unanimous. Do you guys like the big ears? Do you like the big feet? What are we thinking for the hairs? I think you guys wanted like one braid in the hair, which is a really cute idea, and I love that. One little braid in the hair. Kind of like that. And it can kind of just fall with the hairs. What do we think? It's kind of cute. I don't know if I'm obsessed with it. I don't know if I'm obsessed with it, actually. I feel like it's a really cute idea, but I don't love it. I don't know. It's just not clicking for me quite. So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about the braids idea. Cute. Do you like my light up pen? Maybe add eyelashes. The thing is, I can't really just add eyelashes to, I mean, I can, but it's not really what I like. I feel like I would need to make them more like my usual type of eyes if I'm going to add lashes, you feel? You know what I mean? Okay. Anyways, continuing. Let's draw, while you guys are sort of like deciding, I'm going to draw her holding her rat. So I think they're kind of facing the same direction and they kind of have a similar stance. So I'm going to go ahead and make her arms kind of like this, and she's going to be holding her rat. Now, do you guys want her to be holding her rat like a baby princess? Like the rat is like kind of being held like how baby is being held? Or should he kind of be being held like upright and he's kind of like dangling down? Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of thinking held like a baby. I actually gotta go. I'll check in tomorrow to see what it looks like. Thank you. Happy to see you here. Can the rat have a binky? Maybe, if it looks good. If it makes sense. So I think, let's see. Let me try and think how I'm gonna do this baby rat. Maybe like, he is gonna be smaller than the other rats because he's a baby. Bye, Ellie. And then his ears are gonna be kind of falling because that's just how I like to draw the rats with really long ears. I think it looks cuter than I was envisioning, but can we do the braid? Can we do one braid? We could. We could. Just let me try to create her holding the rat, and then we can sort of decide about the braid. But I feel like how she holds the rat is going to really affect the rest of it, because it's going to affect like how much of her outfit we see and stuff. He can kind of be like lying down with a little bit of a belly. And then she's going to be holding him like so. Is this sort of starting to make sense? Can she have two rats? Where would the other rat be? I'm open to suggestions. I really am. Okay, I think this is looking good. Like, I would love to do someone that has two rats, like a creature that has two rats. It just needs to make sense. Like, there needs to be a logical understanding of, like, why there would be two rats. You feel? I feel like nothing in the creatureverse is really, like, random. Even things that kind of seem random, it's like there's a reason, there's a concept, there's a lore. Okay, so that's her one arm sort of holding the rat. And then her other arm will be coming from behind. So I think we're not really going to see the other arm much. And then his tail will be dangling, as a rat tail does. Is this coming together for you guys? Standing next to her. The other rat. Alexa says the other rat should be standing next to her. I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold on it, but maybe I could be. Okay. I think this is actually pretty cute for the pose. And then we can have his feet kind of in the air, you know? Or, wait. Let me think about this for a second. Let me think about kind of, The rat could also be very much a baby, like very much like wrapped up in a blanket, you know? But I think this is pretty good. This is his belly button. So there's his belly. He can have his little paws, kind of like baby paws. Little feet, kind of in the air. Looking up at her with lashes. What do we think? Definitely need to work on this a little bit. I don't know if I'll be able to get it perfect here on the live. I might have to alter it a little bit afterwards. Or she could be laying down. Sorry, I had to feed my cat because she sat on me and started to meow at me angrily. That's completely understandable. Is there a limit on rats? No. But there is a limit on how long the lives are going to be. So if we've kind of created everything we need to create and you guys are just still like, and it's been 2 hours and you guys are like, there needs to be another rat, then maybe not. Okay, someone said no. Are you saying no to the limit on rats? Because that's very true. And I'm going to have to put all the rats together in like a video or something because they kind of deserve their own little family. We kind of need to figure out like what's going on there. Like maybe they have parents. We always like to delve into the ancestry on this channel. Okay, I think we're going to continue with the rat later, but I think this at least kind of gives us an idea of like what she's doing with her arms, you know? It's kind of helpful. But I do think this is a good pose. We kind of have that figured out for the most part. You know, maybe a little shorter ears, and we'll figure the rest of that out later. We need a mama rat. I know. Yes. Yes, we do. We really do. That's what I'm saying. We always delve into the ancestry and the lore. Okay, you guys, let's continue. What expression are we thinking? What do we think she's looking like? We're actually kind of further along because we know what's going on with the rat. I like her long hair, but I would be open to doing a braid, but I think we kind of need to like decide because I don't know, we're just getting to a point in the hair where we just need to decide. No problem. Okay, guys, do we think she should have a crown? Do we think she should have a bow? Like, what are we thinking for her headwear? And earrings, like outfit, like let's get into it. I really like that she has really big ears and really big feet. So I think we can work with that. What do you guys think for her outfit? Someone mentioned like a cute little skirt, like mismatching outfit, which I really like. I think that since our older sister has a long gown and the younger sister has a little like sort of A-line baby doll dress, maybe we should, for this one, she can have just like a little dress that's kind of like a mixture of the two sisters' outfits, you know? So we could just do a little dress. Now you guys know I love stripes a lot, so I'm always down to make like a little stripey outfit. But you know, also could be really fun in hot pink is like polka dots or, well, I was kind of only thinking of polka dots, but we could do vertical stripes. That could also be really fun. I'm going to go really, really, really hot pink on this character. Just a reminder. Reminder, we're not just making a creature that's pink. We are doing hot pink, and I'm taking that very seriously. I really like this. I think this little dress is cute. Could be like a little shift, which I actually love. I don't know if you guys would be down for that, but I kind of love that. Like a sleeveless shift dress. You know? Could be cute. Like that. Gonna have to work on the rat holding position. Zoe, is your dog a rat? In a sense. She does have some rodent-like qualities, I'm not gonna lie. Crown with a small bow. I don't know. My cat is a rat, someone said. My dog is a rat. Yeah, I feel that. I really, really feel that. Okay, guys, I think my thought, let's see. I think we need to, someone said a crown with a bow, and I'm just like, I don't know. What about just like a smaller bow? I don't know. We don't need to give her any headwear. We really don't. I do really like the bow that we made on Ellie Belly Bean. So we could do another big bow that's like really hot pink, you know? It could be fun, but I don't know. It's up to you guys. Okay, I'm liking the long hair. I'm liking the little shift dress. I'm gonna have to work a bit on how she's holding this rat. So I think I'll just work on that while you guys kind of decide what you think the expression should be, what you're kind of feeling for her outfit. Again, I love stripes, and most of my creatures have stripes on them in one form or another. You should add a headband. I think that's a cute idea. I just don't know if it's gonna, the thing is, I don't know if it works because she has like this middle part that goes so far down, and I really like the way that it goes. I really do. And I think her hair is gonna be exceptionally vibrant. So I don't know if a headband would really add to it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I need to go now. Bye. Bye. Thanks for joining. I love your name. It's funny, TBH. Who? Who are you talking to? Me? Make a second rat and it could be the mama rat. Honestly, if I make a mama rat, I think I would probably make that separately and post it on my channel because that would kind of be its own parent. You know what I mean? Guys, what expression do we think she has? What are we thinking? This one is like a little concerned about the kingdom, but like, okay, she's got it covered. This one's completely carefree. So what do we think the middle child is being? Yeah, I figured you were talking about my new shampoo. I just was like, wait, sometimes I'm not sure if you're talking to each other in the chat or not. Wait, where was I just? Oh yeah, expression. If you guys don't let me know, I'm just going to think of one. This one's kind of like mildly uncertain, which is cute. Then we could do perfectly content, which is also kind of cute, but kind of neither here nor there. Someone said giant smile at some point. I don't know if they're still here. I don't know. Personally, I don't think she's going to be that happy. Could she be happy? Okay, never mind. Everyone's saying, is this Bubbles? No, this is someone else. I'm thinking Piper. This is just a creature we're creating. I think you might be a new viewer. So, hello. We've been creating creatures based on colors on these lives, and you guys kind of just help me create a character. So this is what we've come up with so far. The color today is hot pink. So hopefully that got you a little caught up to speed. Kind of going to be holding the rat like that. And her other arm can be right here. I think the way she's holding the rat, I might change a little bit for the final creature reveal, which if you're new, I basically reveal the final like colorized character like the next day usually, or maybe sometimes the day after. But yeah, I add the color after the live. So I might have to edit a little bit kind of the way she's holding the rat. Just in post-production, if you will. Wait, can you guys see me? Am I like completely covering the screen? Bored. Yeah, I think bored could be cute, but most of you guys are saying happy, smiley, and this is pretty cute, but she could be a little concerned, and we could portray that through her eyebrows. You know? Wait, I kind of like that. That's kind of cute. I just kind of came up with those eyebrows really quickly, but I kind of like that. I feel like that's kind of actually really works for her. And it also works that her hair is going in front because it could mean that her glasses are going behind this part of her glasses, which we don't have to do, which is good. Okay, let's continue. What are you guys thinking? Should the baby rat be sleeping? In her arms? We could do like little Z's. Because the baby rat's sleeping. What do you guys think of that? Okay. Now, I was thinking for the dress polka dots, but you guys haven't really said anything. So I'm just going to do it. And if you guys like it, let me know. And if you don't like it, let me know. I think we're going to do a little, like my vision of her is like she's wearing like a really cute vintage dress. And it's because like she's an orphan and she just like has to wear hand-me-downs, but she has style. So they're like really cute hand-me-downs that she picks. Yeah, babies sleep all the time. Help, I'm hyper fixated on my OC. Tell me about him. Tell me about the OC. Make the rat like super sad. Aw. It's okay. I honestly, I could tell what you were saying. Hyper fixating. I like that the rat would be sleeping contentedly in her arms and sort of smiling a little bit. Like, that's just what I feel like a baby rat would be doing. And we could make him really fuzzy and really soft. I think that would be cute. Super fuzzy, super baby princess rat. Kind of hard to tell what's going on, I think, probably for you guys, but I know what's going on. And I might just kind of have to make it a little bit more obvious what's happening when I do the final creature reveal. But I think you guys get the gist. Holding the rat, wearing a cute little vintage hand-me-down, glasses, orphan, love it. Can you make her look at the rat? Honestly, it's a good idea. I don't want to ruin, like, the way she's looking, I feel like is so perfect that I'm a little nervous to change it, to be completely honest. A little bit nervous to mess it up. I feel like sometimes that happens. I love what I made and then I erase it and I'm like, I can just redo it if I don't like it, and then it just never comes out the same. And I do think she looks really endearing right now. Now, what do you guys think for shoes? Like, we could do like little saddle shoes or little, this is what I was picturing. Like little ballet flats, but she's just kind of like, I don't know. She kind of like hasn't grown into her feet yet. So I was picturing like little ballet flats like that. They could even have like a strap. Like, isn't that kind of adorable? I don't know. What do you guys think? Then we do a little sole of the shoe. Like that. Converse. Okay, Converse could be cute. Who says I can't wear Converse with my dress? That's just me. I hope you guys know what I'm referencing. Like, I didn't just say that out of just my own thoughts. I'm back. Have you ever watched K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix? No, I have not. Converse. Okay, you guys, let me know what you think of Converse. And someone said, can she have stripy leggings? Have you met my creatures? Because literally 99.9% of them are wearing stripy tights. And I, too, am wearing, like, stripy socks. 99% of the time, I feel like I have something stripy on. Maybe that's not accurate, but, like, the point is, stripes are my fave, okay? So you don't have to ask me twice. I do. Someone said, give her socks. Should she have socks or just tights? Like, she could have socks on top of her tights. Just socks. Yeah. Okay, do you guys want the stripy tights or just stripy socks? My OC are literally just old man yai. Oi. I don't know who that is. Both. Just do socks. Okay, you guys, I need a unanimous vote. Or at least like 2 people voting for one. I see one person saying just socks, one person saying both. So I kind of like the idea of both. We have another little layer of socks here. And then, yeah, I like both too. I think both is cute. It also kind of gives that like orphan-y vibe, like she's kind of just putting together an outfit. You know what I mean? So there's her socks. And what do you guys think? Someone suggested Converse, which I could be open to. I think that could be really cute. I think the reason I didn't do sneakers or something is because I still feel like they live in a royal kingdom, and I just don't feel like they had sneakers back then, but I don't know. Both. Okay, good. We did both. Little socks. I think this one is also going to be stripy socks, but like a different colors of stripes. Cute. Guys, I'm really liking where we're at with this. I feel like the only thing that's kind of missing is maybe something on top of her head. So I'm thinking either a bow or either like some hairs even, but she needs something. I like even just if she had like hairs, honestly. But she could have, I think she could have a bow or a crown. Now, okay, this creature has a comically large bow. Hear me out. Hear me out. Her sister has a comically large bow. Her other sister has a comically small crown. So what if she had a comically large crown or a comically small bow? You feel? Who said I can't wear my Converse with my dress? Well, maybe that's just me. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that I wasn't the only person that just knew that reference. So what do we think? Honestly, I'm just going to keep drawing tufts of hair if you guys don't kind of like come up with a decision. And I'm absolutely fine with that. I feel like it kind of makes her kind of like trendy, which is kind of fun. Like it's like an element of like a trendy pixie cut that she would have like hot pink, like tufts of fuzz. I love tufts on my creature. I love fuzzy tufts. Small bow. Could her nickname be the Rat Keeper? Maybe. No, the rat keeps her, someone said. Do you know Raggedy Ann? Sorry, I don't know how to spell that, but anyways, she can have freckles. Yeah, of course I know Raggedy Ann. Yes, she can have little freckles because her sister also has freckles. Guys, I think she's really cute. I'm actually really a fan. Now, just to kind of like start wrapping things up, because I feel like we're in a really good place with her, I kind of like the fuzz on her head instead of like, I don't know, instead of a crown or anything, just because she's the orphan child. And I feel like she has elements of both of them, but is still like her own person. And kind of just like mismatchy and fun, and I really like it. Headband. I don't know, I just don't think a headband would fit. I just don't know where it would fit. I don't know how it would fit. Guys, let's think of her name. Okay, these are the names you guys have come up with. And some people also want me to put the rat in a onesie. The rat's also very fuzzy. And I honestly might. It's just a matter of like how much space I'm going to have. I'm going to have to kind of fix this a little bit. But can you guys tell she's holding a baby rat? I mean, is it obvious? Oh, that's actually a pretty good view you have there. She's holding the baby rat who's sleeping. You can see the little Z's. The Z's are for slumber, but they're also for Zoe, I gotta say. But yeah, I might have to kind of alter a little bit the way she's holding the rat. But the rat's gonna be really fuzzy, really sleepy, and we'll kind of clear up any confusion. I do feel like there's just kind of a lot of pencil marks and stuff, but when we have the colored version, the final colorized drawing, I think it'll be a lot easier to tell what's happening. But I actually really like it. He has his little paws are tucked in, his little feet are tucked in. Might put a onesie if it works. Chloe. Who else is drawing, someone asked. I'm curious, who else is drawing? I like when we draw together. I love when you guys tell me that you're drawing because it's so fun to be drawing at the same time. Guys, we are almost done. I love her. I'm really happy with her. I'm really happy with the rat. Now let's come up with their names. So we know that she's a Pinkerton. We know that she is the middle child, sibling to Penelope and Ellie Belly. So I think we need to think of a name that feels like that would be their sibling. I'm all for Piper. I think Piper's the cutest, and I really like baby Edith for the rat. What do you guys think? By the way, these were all the suggestions we had for names throughout, all kind of like on this bottom section. Someone said the rat can be pajamas. Yeah, I think I am going to put the rat in like a onesie or PJs. It just depends how much of the rat kind of ends up showing with her arms fully around him. But I think, yeah, that's why I kind of put little stripes on him because I'm like, I know he's going to be in a onesie, but it looks kind of different. But it'll be clear in the final color version. Guys, what do we think? I am a fan of Edith for the baby rat and Piper for her name. I just feel like she looks like a Piper. She feels like a Piper to me. So I'm going to write Piper Pinkerton And you guys tell me if you feel like that looks like her name. Like when you see this label at the bottom, does it make sense to you? Someone says Chloe Sophia Ann. Well, Chloe Sophia is very close to Zoe Sophia. Is that how you came up with that? Just kidding. But that is my name. And my channel name, so. I think the overwhelming, like, names that people have liked the most are Piper and Chloe. So let me know what you guys think. Chloe or Piper. And if you're a fan of, also the rat could be Chloe or Piper. She could be Chloe Pinkerton and the rat could be Piper. I think her name should be Piper though, because I just feel like, think about it. They're Pinkertons and both of our pink creatures would have names that start with a P, which I feel like makes sense. That's just cute for the pink ones, you know? Piper Pinkerton. You know? And then I think the rat should be Edith. And if you guys are on board with Edith for the rat, then I think that would be perfect. Oh, someone said Piper Fuchsia Gonzalez Pinkerton. Yeah, she definitely, I think, needs to be a Gonzalez because, you know, her sister's a Gonzalez Pinkerton. So I think she is too. Piper Gonzalez Pinkerton, I love. Yes, someone said. And I like fuchsia in there, and I like fuchsia as a name. I just don't know. The only thing about fuchsia is I feel like it's a little bit of a different color than hot pink, which I feel like would bother me a little bit if, like, someone was named a color that they, like, slightly aren't. You know what I mean? So, you guys, I think she's complete. I've got to say, I'm really excited to color her in super duper hot pink, make her a perfect sibling to the other two, and I will introduce you guys to her tomorrow on my next short. And guys, I think we're pretty much done. Basically, for anyone who wasn't here or is curious, someone said masterpiece, thank you. The lore is she is our color creature for hot pink. Like we've been doing creatures based on colors. She is hot pink. We do have this pink character named Princess Penelope Petunia Gonzalez Pinkerton III and her rat Pinky. She's the heir to the throne. She's the eldest daughter. And then we have Ellie Belly Bean Donovan Pinkerton and her rat Winnie. She's the youngest sister. She's just like having fun in the secret gardens of the castle. And then we have the middle child who's potentially an adopted orphan princess. Like maybe she didn't know she was a part of the royal family until she was a little bit older. So she's an orphan. She's kind of nerdy, but like popular at the same time. Like she doesn't know why everyone loves her, but they just do. And she's a sweetheart and she's kind of wearing like mismatching clothes because she has to wear like hand-me-downs, but she has a lot of style. So they're like kind of cute, but mismatching. And the rat's name is Edith. And this is a baby rat. All the rats have been rats. This is our first baby rat. And her name is Edith. And I love it. And her name is Piper Gonzalez Pinkerton. Guys, I think we've completed our drawing for this live stream. Now, I will probably be doing my next live either this weekend or next week. So, yeah, probably this weekend, actually. I think Saturday has been a really good day for lives for you guys and for me. So I think moving forward, we will probably continue to do one live stream per week on Saturdays. But sometimes I do sprinkle in other days just to see how many of you guys can come. And it seems like Saturday is the most popular. So you guys, I think we're done. I'm really happy with this creature. Thank you for helping me create such an adorable character. I love it. I'm so excited to share the final color version with you guys tomorrow. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!